Fuck. Well, not how I planned. Oh my god. I gotta get a hoist. Did you guys enjoy that? I hope you did. The struggle is real, my friends. Small garage problems. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining us again. You can see now, getting ready to get this motor out of here. We had to take the trans out as well because it's getting a trans brake. Motor's coming out because we totally trashed it. So I just thought I'd do a little update kind of video, show you guys where I'm at. I've done kind of videos on engine pull and transmission pull, so I didn't really feel the need to do like full videos on just that. So if you want to see more about those, just go back in the library and check out the engine pull video. If you want to see more about taking the trans out, the converter video kind of shows more stuff, what's going on. But this video here, we're just kind of updating, letting you guys know we're keeping on with the project, what's going on. So trans is out now, car's still all up in the air, drive shaft's out, obviously, had to for the trans, take the whole exhaust system off as well. But now pretty much down to the motor. So let's take a look at that, see what we got left to do to get that motor out. So once you got the trans out, motor is almost pretty much ready to get pulled out already. Unbutton the exhaust because just to move it around to get the transmission out. Pulled the distributor, get better access to the bolts in the back, but it's unhooked from any wiring, oil pressure lines off. So really all I gotta do now is unhook the power steering, which may not come back. I might get rid of that when we get the new motor if I can get a better manual steering box. I want the tight ratio, the 16:1 ratio box, and then I will ditch the power steering finally. A lot of guys always say stuff in the comments about that. It is kind of nice, but yeah, smaller box would be nicer, and you lose about 38 pounds off the nose, which I'm really into. But now that that's all done, trans is out, literally undo that guy. I am going to pull the radiator as well because it just gives you a little bit of clearance for the motor to go forward and out. But yeah, that and the motor mounts, and then she is ready to get on the hook and pulled out. I'll show you guys this one little thing too. Every time I take the trans out too, I do put a couple of blocks behind the head up against the firewall, not pinching the brake line, just because the engine will want to tip back quite a bit when the trans is out. So that's a good little technique to help you there too, and that will help you if you're trying to put the trans in. You can articulate that motor to help line it up. So little trick there, a couple blocks, stop your engine from falling backwards. So I've been working on this thing all day. I got the hood off too, so I'm probably gonna call it for the night there. So tomorrow we'll come back, we can drop the car down, undo that power steering, pull that rad off, and then literally get it on the hook, pull the motor mounts. I'll have to get somebody over to give me a hand, and then we can set it up on the, oh, I gotta get my engine stand back out. Get it on the engine stand, and then it's ready to go up to my buddy Pete's place where we're gonna do the total teardown on it and find out exactly what failed. It's mostly likely a rod bearing, but we'll find out when we pull that pan off and look inside. So yeah, we'll pick this back up tomorrow. All right guys, welcome back. Next day here. So not much to do really, just go ahead and drop the car, and then I'm just gonna start taking her apart, get her ready to get on the hook.
Okay, so now we got the radiator out, alternator's off, power steering is disconnected. I took all the bracketry off for it. Don't really need it for where it's going, and more of that stuff I keep together the better. Radiator's all out. Oh, and I was taking that bracketry off, I totally forgot that that was a water bolt, so it made a bit of a mess, but that's okay. Yeah, pretty much ready to go. The only thing left to do is those motor mounts, but I think I might hold off.
So my original plan was to go ahead and undo those motor mounts, pull the motor, and then set it on a stand over here, and then a couple days later put it in the back of the truck and then take it away. But I'm actually just going to go ahead and leave it there, and then I'll just leave those motor mounts done up too until we're totally ready to pull it out and then put it in the truck. So that's going to close this off for right now. So we'll pick this up in a couple days whenever Pete's ready to take the motor, and then we'll do the final pull out into the truck. Away she goes, and then we can find out what's really going on in this bottom end. So yeah, pick this up in a couple days. Okay guys, a couple days later, and we're all ready to finally pull the motor out. Just waiting on my buddy Nate to show up. He's gonna give me a hand to get it out, but got the hoist all set up, ready to go. The engine is completely loose, except for 2 of the motor mount bolts. So once we get some weight on the engine, we'll pull those last 2 bolts. She should come out no problem. Sometimes I gotta put a jack underneath the K-member to kind of lift the body up to get the legs of the hoist under, but it shouldn't be a big issue. So once he gets here, we're ready to go, pull it out, and then I got a tire in the back of the truck, so we'll just plop her in there and then ratchet strap her nice and secure for the travel. But yeah, she's all ready to go, so as soon as he gets here, we'll plunk her on out. Okay, Nate got here, so we're all ready to start ripping this thing out. Nate, you all excited?
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's go. Guide the hook onto that guy. Probably go right in the middle.
Yep, right there. Hold this.
Yeah.
Can you get a pinch?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, go ahead.
One more.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah,
Block of wood's almost gonna want to come out there.
that's okay. Let her go.
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going. There we go.
Okay.
Ah, she got a bucket.
You're making a mess.
I'm making a mess.
Good. You're totally clear on this side.
Yep. We go up in here. Yeah. Out here pretty quick, eh? Ah, there we go. Okay, yeah, good there.
Happy?
Yeah, let's go down there.
Perfect.
Okay, she's out. We got her in the engine support 9000 classic Hoosier 10.5. Supports a small block Mopar real well. Gonna strap her down, and then next time you guys see this thing, it'll be tore apart. We'll see exactly what's going on internally. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks to my buddy Nate for coming by, giving me a hand. The next time you guys see this motor will be it torn apart, and we'll know exactly what failed in it. So do stay tuned for that one. I'm gonna keep the videos coming as much as I can. Keep you guys informed with the build, what's going on. I'm super stoked to get the 408 going, and super stoked for next race season. So do stay tuned. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys soon.